We have new details this morning on a story we brought to you yesterday. Someone is now charged with stabbing a young man in White Bear Lake over the weekend. Now, police say they were called to a home. This is just before 2 in the morning where they found the victim, Mason Fike, on the ground, suffering from several stab wounds. And Fike is a 20-year-old St. John's University student. They did arrest a suspect, an 18-year-old who lives nearby. He was arrested soon after the attack. Now, if convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. Fike is still in the hospital.
Startling video reveals a scary scene of a car versus a train. All this taking place in Robbinsdale. We're going to warn you right now. This video may be hard to watch, so we want to give you a moment to turn away before we show it to you. We do want you to know everyone did survive. So, this is the dash cam from the car of the state trooper that happened to be facing the tracks right there. You see that? That train plowed into a car, crossing them near 42nd Avenue North. Police say the train pushed that car about 130 yards before it came to a stop. Firefighters had to use the jaws of life to get 2 women out of that crumpled car. The 69-year-old driver seriously hurt. Her 88-year-old passenger is in worse shape this morning. The crossing does not have stop arms. However, a preliminary investigation reveals the warning lights were, in fact, working. We do have a heads up for drivers in St. Paul because there's a major artery that connects the capital city to the east side, and that's going to be closed now for the next 3 years.
We did tell you about this yesterday morning. It's the Kellogg Street Bridge, the 3rd Street Bridge. It is being rebuilt. Pauline Lee joining us live this morning in St. Paul with a closer look at this project. And Pauline, maybe some good detours to get around.
I know, that's what everyone is wondering, so hang with me. I've got the detours for you, but this bridge here, this is a lot of, I think this is a popular one. It's a very, it's the longest owned city bridge, and it used to carry 14,000 cars before you saw all of these road closure signs there. Now experts are saying it's reached the end of its life. So it's time to build a bigger, better, and safer one that's going to last for decades. But in order to do so, drivers, walkers, bikers, you're going to have to pack some patience. A little bit more of why this bridge needs to be replaced and why now. Experts say the bridge was found to be structurally deficient about a decade ago, and the city has restricted traffic since then, kind of as a Band-Aid fix that way so money can be raised for a new one. So this new project is going to total $92 million, and it's made up of mostly state bonding bills, but some local and federal sources as well. Now, when it's done in 2027, it's going to have 4 lanes of traffic, so 2 in each direction, and then you also have barriers that's going to separate pedestrians and biker trails for safety and safer intersections as well. So still, some people who use it say the construction is going to be a big inconvenience.
It's finna get cold. People got to go all the way around in the wintertime, and now traffic going to be so jammed up, the expressway going to be jammed up, and they ain't doing nothing but bringing traffic problems.
All right, guys, so let's talk about detours here. So right now I have a map of the metro here. Let's zoom on into the closure. Here's a reminder of the closure again. So it's Kellogg Street or the 3rd Street Bridge. It's going to be closed from Broadway Street to Mound, and that's going to be for the next 3 years until 2027. So for cars, let's talk about you first. So the city is suggesting that you use 4th Street, and let's see if it's going to pop up here, possibly, maybe. If my graphic decides to load. There we go. So the detour for cars is going to be East 7th Street. So that's going to make its way around. It runs parallel to this bridge, if that helps. As for pedestrians and bikers, the city is suggesting 4th Street to make your way around. Now, these aren't ideal. We know that. It's going to add more time to your commute. But the hope is in about 3 years or so that once this bridge is done, it's going to be brand new. It's going to be great for everyone. It's going to last for decades to come. We just have to put up with the next 3 years or so that we can get back to normal and get everyone's routines back to normal as well.
It's a big project, but 3 years is a long time. All right, Pauline, thank you.
Right now it is 5:36, and it has been 5 months since 3 first responders were killed in the line of duty in Burnsville. Police officers Paul Elmstrand and Matthew Ruge, along with firefighter and medic Adam Finseth, were shot as they responded to a 911 call for help on February 18th. The reminders, they are everywhere, in hallways and offices, even the garage at the police headquarters in Burnsville. At Fire Station 1, a lone picture of Adam Finseth is on the memorial wall right there. He's the first and only Burnsville firefighter ever killed on the job. Burnsville Police Deputy Chief Matt Smith says the best way he and his colleagues honor the fallen is getting to work, and they're doing just that. That's thanks to the department's growing list of mental health resources.
Just a give and take of that, and we're learning, and I think what we've learned even more so than what was before is that we're just we're all trying to do the same job, right? Is to take care of the community. At the end of the day, like, we have to work together to do that.
Management is also weighing added protections for police, like bulletproof squad cars, armored vehicles, and by giving more training to the officers. Fire crews may be also required to wear ballistic vests more often.
And today marks 10 years since a beloved East Metro officer lost his life. Mendota Heights officer Scott Patrick, he was working a traffic stop when he was killed. His close friend and former boss says the officer hated doing those traffic stops and only wanted to do them when it was in a school zone. Now, he says that Officer Patrick was a true community officer. He also says the support for his friend continues to grow.
We started coming here in 2015, a year after, and I bet you there was 30 of us here. And last year there was several hundred. So as people get farther away from a tragic event, less people come to their event. But Scott's event has been growing every year.
Now today at noon, he says that all are invited to honor the life of Officer Patrick. They will meet right there at the corner of Smith Avenue and Dodd.